Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? This is good old Reverend Ordo. Big fan of the Buddhism Hotline. Big supporter of the program. Also, a big watcher. Love the program. And I've mentioned other funny channels, and this one is like top of the list here. Um, there's been many green pea products from the green pea shampoo, the green pea soda, the green pea toothpaste, and other stuff like that. Now, there's ideas that I had, I wanted to share. Um, Now there was three I mentioned on my last video that I did. Right now I'm drinking 7 Up, and from the back, it may look like it's green pea soda, but it's not. It's 7 Up. And now I'm also a big coffee drinker, and I'm a big coffee drinker. I'm thinking like, okay, there's the green pea shampoo, there's the green pea toothpaste, there's the green pea, what was it, deodorant kind of thing. But there was three that I think did not make the list. I think that Jonathan Hills had mine, but I was thinking the green pea coffee. Okay. Made by the organic green peas. Then the green pea tea. Now there's different types of tea. There's the ginseng, the green leaf tea. There's the raspberry, peach, and other stuff like that. Lime, and so I'm thinking like green Buddha. Green pea tea. Buddha green pea coffee. Now, here's another one. Here's another one. Buddha's green pea soap. And there's like so many ideas for. There's so many green pea product ideas that I've seen on the hotline. The shampoo, the toothpaste, the mouthwash, the soda, and I think there's another one that he has, but I'm trying to remember. But why the green pea coffee? I've always been a big coffee drinker in the morning. And the green pea coffee. I don't think anybody has ever even heard of that before, but here I'm now saying it. It's a product idea for the hotline. Great idea. Great idea. Marketing idea. Can it be marketed? Sure. Okay, now. Green pea tea, right? Arizona and Snapple has their teas. They have the peach tea. They have the green tea, the green leaf tea from Japan. They have the peach. They have the berry tea, but not the green pea tea made from the green peas. I love green peas. I do. I love green peas. For as long as I can remember as a kid growing up, I love green peas. Love green peas, green beans, broccoli, cauliflower, all that stuff. But also love green peas and carrots. But green pea coffee and green pea tea. Also, green pea soap. I gave these ideas to him as a kind of a thought donation, you know, kind of an idea, a product idea that he could use and whatnot. And also, I think there's the green pea deodorant, the deodorant, the green pea deodorant. I think there's the green pea joint, a medicinal green pea joint. I'm trying to keep it PG. Please bear with me. And something that can be very creative, but also marketed just right. You know, very very marketed just right. And I'm just giving ideas out there for Jonathan Hills. Just giving the ideas, you know. And what I bet he'll probably message me. Hey, young man, got any more green pea product ideas? Yeah, sure, ain't no problem. What do you have? I have here green pea coffee, green pea tea, green pea soap, green pea deodorant, green pea tanning lotion. But you know the callers, they're like, "You're gonna use it to whack off, man." No, this is a sunscreen. This is a green pea sunscreen. Okay. I could probably think of someone saying, "Well, why the green pea sunscreen?" Just an idea. Green pea lotion. Isn't that the same thing as the green pea sunscreen? I mean, there's so many ideas for the like. If I was the character on the program, I would be like the product idealist of the show, and I would come up with ideas of the green pea coffee, green pea tea, green pea soap, green pea deodorant, green pea sunscreen, green pea lotion, you know. And you know the callers, and you know the donors who would call and donate, you know, they'll probably come up with some weird shit that he'll use the sunscreen or the lotion to jerk off with, like no, these are products to be used properly, not nothing, no. Just an idea to share for the hotline, and I hope Duncan Hills likes the idea. He says the coffee, the tea, and the soap are genius ideas. And do I want credit? No. I don't want credit. It's just as a fan, it's an idea for the show. Idea for the program. I think it'll probably be something fun. But as a content creator, I like to throw in a little bit of sarcasm in his ideas, you know. But I think the green pea coffee would kind of work pretty well. Green pea tea, green pea soap. Just an idea, you know. Just a. Of course, it ain't going to be. Of course, it's not going to be real. It's just a product idea for the show, so that he could market it his way as part of being a character of the show. He's the protagonist. He's the host of the hotline. He's it's a even when I talk to him, I feel like I'm part of I'm contributing to the show program, to be part as a caller, as a viewer, as a fan of the program, fan of the channel, just a as viewers, and the ones we call in, we feel like we're part of the storyline of each episode of the Hotline, and so it's really fun to have just be part of something funny, and as myself, I'm these nuts guy. I'm the one that calls in and says these nuts, and but again, I'm gonna say this again. The reaction he makes, he does, just perfect, just at the right time, just perfect, and he plays the character just right, makes it funny, and there's times where he's about to break character, because it's not easy. It's not easy to maintain the character, but it's like last night. The night before, Friday night, last night. There was a time where he came close to breaking character, at least 2 or 3 times. He came close to breaking character, and when it makes that smirk, like he's about to break character, he kind of stops a little bit, but goes back into character, because it's funny as it gets when you're about to break character, because it's fucking funny, dude. It's funny, and I would say, yeah, it's been one of my favorite channels for the last 9 years, and I mean, just the breaking of the character is just like funny, dude. And I'll go back and watch watch the old stuff, and there's a guy that this when they did the whole where they were drawing a picture on the paper, just this big old paper, and they're drawing pictures. And there's a dark-haired guy with glasses, and he'll be in the middle of the whole view there. And Jonathan Hill is on the right. Dr. His name was Gregory Peck on the left, and the guys in the middle is like he'll like turn around and he'll do that face, and I was like, he's making a face, and the guys were about to break character up, because if you're sitting there like, I mean that would make anybody break character, dude. Like, it's funny, man. It's like very, very funny in the background. So, and he had that one guy on there, the one blonde guy. He was a co-host for a good while, and there was a they had the old studio where they were at, and a blonde hair guy was I was named Mike or Mike or something like that, and there was a someone sent a song out there, and it was funny, and Jonathan's sitting there with a microphone in his hand, just like perfect timing, and the guy he's like, oh, then he starts laughing, and I'm sitting there like, I'm laughing along with everybody, man, because it's like it's funny, it is funny, and but what it bothers me is that what caused Jonathan Hills to get booted from Twitch was callers and donation people who donate money, like $5 here, 10 there, would drop the N-bomb. Like, dude, like, is it necessary? I mean, is it necessary? It's not. But YouTube has a community guideline, and so I mean, it's really just really but I'm glad things are changing. It's better now. It's funnier now because it's more funny now without the N bomb, and I think the N bomb needs to be just like, dude, it's stupid, dude. I mean, it's not good, but the program has pushed the envelope just a little bit, but not enough to get that warning, But everything is timed just right and perfect, because sometimes if you do a video, you want to like just push the envelope just enough, but not really where you get a warning or some kind of community guideline strike from YouTube. But yeah, I wanted to share ideas for Hotline, a green pea product, a green pea product idea. A green pea product idea for the Hotline, and I think to come up with the idea for the green pea coffee or the green pea tea or the soap, I think it would be kind of, I mean, if it was a real product, it'd be kind of like, how can you market this? How can you market the green pea coffee or the soap or the tea? But on the Hotline, Jonathan Hills can market it just right. But I mean, you cannot go to the Hotline and actually buy the stuff. It's not really for sale. It's like you could go on there and you could get the book he has, and but the products, I went on Hotline a couple times, the website a couple times, and they're just props. They're props, and the idea for the green pea coffee is that, because I mean, I'm a big coffee drinker. I am a coffee drinker. There is a huge medicinal benefit from coffee, and tea as well. Green tea. Thinking like green pea tea made out from green peas. Like, dude, like, oh, hell yeah, man, hell yeah, dude, hell yeah. And so I just wanted to come on here and share some green pea product ideas, and for the show, his program, and it's a very funny channel, very program, and I would definitely recommend someone to check it out for themselves, and just like really, and there is some comedic to it. It's a comedic satire. It's not a serious Hotline. it's kind of like an SNL skit on a every week. It's on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, 3 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. I'm thinking 5 to 7 Central Standard Time. And I call it and just to get a rile out of the guy. But it's his response. It's the character response that is like really classic. Just timing is just absolutely perfect. Not perfectly good, but just good. Just good. On the nose. Just on the nose. And sometimes there's a character break, like. He'll make that smirk, like, and you know, you could tell that he's about to break character, just like really about to break character and shit. And it's kind of like from what I see is like Jonathan Hills and the co-host is like competing on who could get the other to break character first. Kind of like Jimmy Kimmel and Horatio Sands on SNL, and because those guys were trying to get each other to break character all the time on the show, and that's what I see on the Buddhism on the Hotline, you know, and Jonathan Hills and a co-host competing on who's gonna make other one break character first, and it's, I mean, there's times where like there's some callers that mentioned, well, there goes YouTube thing, and they're probably gonna watch it. Probably gonna go through them. And there's about 4 or 5 episodes where it got like really, like he really pushed it out there. Like, wow, dude. Whew. I'm sitting there just like shaking my hand, like, dude, whew, wow. I'm like, man, wow. And like you meant, like what happened with Jeffrey Epstein and P. Diddy and R. Kelly, and that the guy that ran a Nickelodeon, he created a couple of shows on Nickelodeon. He got some trouble, and these were like, even though they were just used to make fun of them in a way where he'll say they did nothing wrong, but we all know what they did. But it's kind of like it's he's, because being a creator of a program, you need to find something. Find something that could really get people's nerves going. You know, like, oh, just really. But he's not doing it on purpose. It's part of the program. It's part of creating kind of a. But the character of Jonathan Hills does it well. He does it well, and like he had an episode where Hitler was a good guy. We all know he wasn't. So did he. But it's to use it as a prop to really get people going. But there's a lot of people that watch it knows is not. He's not being real about it. He's not. He's doing it to get people's. He's pulling their chain. He's pulling their goat. A good percentage of viewers and fans of the show know it's not. It's just an act. Just an act. Maybe controversial, but it's just an act. That's all it is. Just an act. But to create to create an episode, you need something. You need some, like, for example, Law and Order SVU. The creators of the show would pull stuff from the news. Okay, from the news. And for example, Nancy Grace had her show on HLN. And she did a story on a mom who's accused of, because her son went missing and couldn't find him. The mother was just distraught, and Nancy Grace went after the mom. Said she unalived her son, unalived her boy, and that was on the episode of SVU, A Law and Order SVU. And it got pretty bad, and he's backlash that the episode was pulled. They had to pull the episode from network, and there's a lot of things that were pulled from the show, but there's some episodes of the Hotline that were pulled by YouTube because they didn't like he allegedly did something to Cross where he got some videos removed and whatnot. But again, you can move on. So the Buddhism Hotline has been around for almost 10 years. It'll be 10 years, October 17th this year. 10 years, and can't wait for the anniversary. So, I'm on here to share some green pea product ideas for the Hotline that I'm willing to give the ideas to him as a donation to the Hotline. And even though it's just a show, it's a skit. It's a skit. SNL kind of thing, a little bit, So, I want to show the idea of for green pea coffee, green pea tea, green pea soap, green pea sunscreen, and green pea lotion. And it just, if I were in a Hotline, how would I do that? Like, how could I really push the envelope here? Like really, really push the envelope. But not like over the edge kind of thing, but just enough, but kind of pull it back a little bit. Just push it a little bit, but bring it back a little bit, kind of thing. And that's what he does. He'll push the envelope just enough, but then kind of pull it back, just enough. It's kind of like moving a chess piece, but kind of bring it back, kind of thing, And I want to thank Ollie, who messaged me on a video that I did, that you guys can watch it now. It's ready now. You guys can watch it now. But I think the idea for the green pea coffee, tea, soap, um, sunscreen lotion, kind of a good a product idea for the program. I think that it may get the viewers and callers have like getting riled up, but they're not mad. They're not really upset. They're going along with the show. The callers that call in and say their piece, they're not really calling them out. The callers and the donors are playing along with the show. It's like it's part of the shtick, the comedy fun shtick, you know. And I drop these nuts, and the reaction and the viewers that message in, it's part of the show. It's part of the program. It's to have fun. Whenever I drop these nuts on the show, when I call in, a few of the viewers would message in, got him. The return of these nuts guy. And it gets fun every time because it's like, as a viewer, as a caller, it's like you're part of the program to have fun, to enjoy yourself, to have fun. And I love the show. I love the program. I love the channel. It's one of my all-time favorite channels because it's fun. It's funny. It's part of just being yourself, have fun, enjoy the program. It's not a real hotline, but it's just a parody hotline to have fun, enjoy yourself, do what you love to do. It is what it is, you know. Now, I'm drinking 7-Up, but on the back it's green pea soda. But actually, it's 7-Up. It's the zero sugar. And from the back, it's green pea soda. Love the idea of the green pea soda. It's like, dude, but it's like but it's Mountain Dew with the bottle turned backwards where you see the back. Brilliant. And Mountain Dew, but it's green pea soda. Nice, man. Brilliant, you know. So I mean, it's really it's part of the fun. I mean, any content creator is having fun. They do what they love to do. They love they love what they do, and they do what they love, you know. And I do this to have fun, but also share my my thoughts, you know. All that matters, you know, certain things, you know. And I don't stay to one topic. I'm kind of like different topics because I don't want to stay on one particular topic. I want to do things differently, and that's what I do. I talk about different topics, different things, you know. And you can watch me on Rumble. rumble.com/ReverendOrdo76. This is my anonymous Mando'Ade network channel. And it has 26 subscribers. I'm hoping for enough to go live on here, but you know, it's kind of difficult when you got only 26. But sharing an idea, you know, on a program that you really love to watch, just to have that laughter that just really it's part of who we are as human beings, is that we want to watch something that could really make us laugh, make us feel good, you know, just to know that we're human beings and enjoy a good laugh, you know. And there are funny people in life, you know, and the guy that plays the character of Jonathan Hills is a very talented guy, very very talented guy. I give him a nod, and just a nod of respect as a fan, also a supporter of the program, because we want to find an outlet to watch and be part of, even though we're just a listener, a viewer, and a caller. Is that just be part of something that's funny, interesting, can really put you in a place where it makes you happy, man. Makes you happy here and here, because we love laughter. We love to laugh. We love to find something that can make us laugh and feel good about being a human being all around, And again, love the channel, love the program. It just really makes, whether he breaks character or tries to stick to character, the guy does a good job. Does a good job, and I give him credit for that. For doing, just being himself, and not really giving in to these woke mobsters, these cancel culture bastards. Because I tell you what, they would go after him big time years ago. But now it's like things changed. He's going along with the times. I think that's a great idea. Go along with the times and change, because we're in a time where you could get canceled like that, I think that he's taking advantage of that, and still push the envelope, but kind of push it just enough, then bring it, just push it enough, and then bring it back a little bit, right? Just a little bit, and brilliant, genius, very very genius. Push just enough to get someone's goat, then it's kind of like bring it back a little bit, just kind of bring it a little bit, And the craft is good, damn good, And just like Owner's Pranks, just like Your Mama, just like Enter the Dojo, just like Eternity and Jim, just like the other channel, YouTube Bar. The two classics, the Trust Guy and the Return of Policeman. Thank you, Donald. I would like to give these ideas to to Jonathan Hills as a donation to the program. It's a really idea to Can you get back to me on his response on the ideas? No, okay, green peach. Perfect. Green peach shampoo, wash your hair. Green peach conditioner to condition the hair. Nice, perfect. You need shampoo and conditioner together. makes your hair softer, and smell like green peas too. My name is Reverend Ordo, and I am these nuts guy. Um, um, Big fan of the show. Whenever I call the show, I feel like I'm part of the program. Just have fun, just be part of something that's really fun and very enjoyable to watch. And the cast is great at what they do, and I give them a lot of credit. I mean, just absolutely having fun, And one of the calls I did was like I said, because he mentioned Jimmy being in was it being on not Puerto Rico. I said, hey, I seen Jimmy, and Jimmy's pissed, and he ain't happy. He is pissed. He's coming back or something like that, um and the response is fucking funny, man. It's like really, really funny, and really, really funny, and I am known as these nuts guy, and um the viewers will type in got him, because I would do this kind of like a what other calls do. Thank you. And callers kind of call in and just really and come up with the story like, I want to be baptized Buddhist, and then it's every caller, every viewer, we all feel like we're part of the program. We watch. I feel like I'm part of the show myself, because I'm a fan. Just absolutely love the program. A big fan. And it's really a very, very I have nothing bad to say, because there's nothing bad to say at all, because it's all good. And I've been watching every week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I'm laughing every time. I'm laughing every time, because it's a funny program, and I give the guy a lot of credit, a lot of there's a lot of fun there. I think without the viewers and the fans, there would be no Buddhism Hotline. There wouldn't be no Cox News. Without, but even though he helped create, he created both characters, both the Hotline and the news, and it's very, very crafty. I mean, great. But the character of Jonathan Hills, I think that character alone has more on the island of how you say, the island of relevancy than Brian Cox, because people are going to remember and know Jonathan Hills than Brian Cox. Jonathan Hills is, gaining a bigger fan base than Brian Cox of Cox News, because they love the Hotline, they love the character of Jonathan Hills, and I think there's a lot to. There's a lot there. There's a lot there that he could do with Jonathan Hills. Funny character, really goofy, but just the backstory of the character and shit like that, and I called in one time about getting paid by the mother of the daughter of Jonathan Hills, that I got paid to put a hidden camera in the bedroom of the mother of Joanna Hills. He said, she was a big old woman. 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 She was a biggin'. And I said, I have a copy of the footage, and I want to give it to you, because to clear our conscience, I wanted to give it to you for nothing, for free. Just play along to the program, because I feel like as a caller, I feel like a part of the program, just to kind of get that response, and I had so many ideas on the call, so many ideas on the call, and I think it's like really, really. I would say 3 of my favorite calls that I made was hold on here. Yeah.
Are you outside?
Yeah.
Okay, well, Lizzie's in here.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Bye. One of my favorite calls I made. I have 3 favorite calls that I made, and the first one was he had Jonathan. He had Miles Mathis on there, and it's been a while since we all seen Mathis, and he's a fan favorite of co-host, and I called in, and I wanted to talk, and I forgot what I was going to talk about. Trying to remember, but I said because he was drinking something like green pea, something like whatever it was, and he goes, okay, go ahead, caller. I go, isn't that true? You had a gerbil in your ass? And the look on Math is like, just a shocking look. Perfect timing, man. Perfect timing. And he goes, Mathis, find his app. Trace his IP address. And just a response to that, Miles Mathis, just absolutely, the guy that played the character of Miles Mathis, funny dude too, man. Funny dude. I think without those 2 guys, there would be no Hotline. Without Jonathan Hills and Miles Mathis, there'd be no Hotline, dude, at all. None whatsoever. I think those 2 guys are the glue that keep the hotline together, man. I tell you, the two guys are the glue. Um, I think the second call I made was the protesting and wanting to ban GTA 6. He had the guy on there who looked like a young Rick Moranis, kind of goofy dude. And I asked, I go, I mentioned something, and it led to an idea for a game based on Buddha. And he mentioned about playing a game on his PC, a game based on Buddha. And I mentioned, I said, what was his catchphrase? These nuts? And the reaction was freaking fun, dude. It was like doing this shit, and I am on the floor, on my floor in my room, laughing my ass off, dude. Like, and then he puts his crotch on the face of the paper chick, and I am dying laughing, dude. I'm on the floor laughing my ass off watching this dude, and I'm like, oh, what the hell, dude? Dying fucking laughing, dude. And I'm fucking dying laughing, dude. And I'm dying laughing, man, you know. And I'm just freaking dying laughing. And the guy next to him goes, what he said, he said, these nuts, just, and the guy next to him goes, well, he said, these nuts, and I'm still laughing when the guy goes, these nuts, and I'm trying to breathe, dude. I'm trying to breathe from laughing, man, you know, and I was laughing, man. Just dying laughing, dude. And there's another one that really made me even laugh too. I mean, it's like he kept standing up, fixing his short pants and whatnot. I called. I go. He was doing this Buddha chant thing, you know, and I mentioned about a golden, like a bronze bowl, a bronze bowl where that they used to meditate, you know, and something like that. And then he kept getting up. No. That was a different episode. This was when he did the chanting, and I called and I mentioned, do you do that when you blow Jimmy? And just the response and the face he made was literally just fucking classic, man. And if this was a SNL skit, I tell you what, it would have been one of the funniest reactions ever. And you have to really do some funny shit to like get a reaction out of somebody. Like, even though it's only a satire, it's still funny. The Hotline brings out crazy shit, but yet he pushes the envelope just a little bit, and then brings it back. Awesome job. Fucking brilliant, dude. Really brilliant. And I would give him credit. I mean, I would give him credit for that. A lot of credit for that, because I tell you what, if I run that kind of program, I know for a fact the fan base will be divided. But this here, the hotline here, the hotline, more fans than critics. Because the hotline, to me, is like, it replaces the Tourette's guy. To me, it does. And it's been around for 9 years. In my opinion, I think it'll be around for another 10 years, because you got to find something to keep the program going, and yeah. Again, the guy who does the character of Jonathan Hills, he loves what he does, and he does what he loves, and he makes the character very funny. I mean, just YouTube is a great place to be if you want to create your own content and also produce some funny shit. The hotline is up there. I could count at least 10 channels, and the hotline will be at the top five, and maybe at the top. But I mean, again, fans would rather enjoy watching the BH than Cox News, because Cox News was very, very brief. But the hotline here, huge fan base, huge fan base, man, huge fan base. There may be some controversies of the program, of the hotline, but it still survives 9 years later. We're what, January 4th of 25, right? I think there's a lot of, again, as a fan, I am just proud to be part of something as a viewer and a caller. I feel like that as a caller, I enjoy being part of something that I could watch and see and laugh, man, because we need laughter back on YouTube. And I think that the hotline, the Buddhism hotline, is leading the charge and bringing back satire that would bring fans back every week, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. And I tell you what, it is a good program, and yeah. I would say, to Jonathan Hills, thank you for the hotline. Thank you for making us laugh every week, and I would thank the guy himself for creating the character of Jonathan Hills. I think it's but the one call that I really liked, in my opinion, was he had Steven as the co-host. I called and I said, "Did you just fart? Did you just fart?" And he looked at Steven without even blinking. He goes, "What the fart? What the fart?" I'm like, Did you fart? I'm like, oh man, oh dude, oh man. Just the look on Steven's face sets it up, man. It's like stamp of approval of just the best reaction. What the fart? What the fart? What the fart? Also, you hear the word cuck, cuck, C-U-C-K, cuck, and I'm like, I'm wanting to do the call on. I could tell you, Jonathan, I'm calling here to let you know what a cuck is. It's a male version of a cunt. But I can see the reaction. I can see the reaction. Just I could probably see him quiet, just that. and it is funny. It is funny. I could probably guess a viewer here is Jonathan Hills himself, the guy that's watching this. And it's okay. It's fun. It's good. Just. I mean, I can see the like just that look in his face. Just. Oh man, and absolutely just classic, man. Just a fun response, man. But I gotta say, there was a couple times that I call, like, he had Jonesy, the snake guy, the very first time he had him on a show, and I called and I said, I want to talk to the snake guy. Oh, caller. Yeah, is that true that the snake can find the gerbil in Jonathan's ass? And even the snake guy Jones, he was like, just, you need God, sir. You need God, sir. And I'm like, I'm just fucking dying laughing, man. You need God, sir. That's not what the snake is for. I'm like, and you can see the look on Jonathan's face. Complete brilliant reaction, man. Completely brilliant reaction. And I would say this is one of my top favorite calls I made. And it's when he started the Buddha Bro program, the Buddha Bro. And I called in and I go, hello? What's your name? Isaac D. Snuts. Hello, Isaac D. Snuts. And you can tell that the snake guy Jonesy broke character there. Isaac D. Snuts. And he broke character there. And at the end, it was like just funny, man. It was funny, you know. And I mentioned, you know, I saw this. I said some positive stuff, and it went along with that. And I think I said these nuts on the program, where he's went freaking nuts, man. Like really. That's what I'm thinking, because I remember he had him on the that episode. I gotta go back and watch it again to see, but he wrote Jonesy, the thing guy, wrote character when I said my name is Isaac D. Snuts. Hello, Isaac D. Snuts, and it's like it's anagram of I suck these nuts, and like. And I also called in one time where I said, my name is Phil McCracken. I'm the guy that works at one of the warehouses that does the products of the green pea soda, shampoo, and all the other shit like that. And love the response, and because the interaction to me was classic to me and brilliant, because it's like the absolute interaction was funny. It was funny, and it was funny. So yeah. All right, guys, this is good old Reverend Ordo, and want to say, if you guys are new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and also always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. Make sure you guys check out the Buddhism Hotline on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays from 6 to 8 Eastern Standard Time, 3 to 5 Pacific Standard Time. Pacific Standard Time. And also SST, Central Standard Time, from 5 to 7 Central Time. So always live healthy, happy, and wise. I love you guys. And I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Godspeed, and also Buddha bless. Peace.